Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is collection selection Saturday. Tongue is not working today. Hello Brooke, hello Alex, hello Bonnie, hello Dawn, hello Mona, hello Bee, hello Ghost. Hello, it's good to see you Ghost. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello Yana, hello Catherine. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Kenny. So for all of you out there that are members that have not already looked at the member only video, please do so. There's some important information in there for you, so please make sure that you view that. How is everyone today? I hope you're all doing very well. Who's ready to select a collection? Hello, Jen. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if you ever need us, you can always, join us in Discord. We are there. We do hang out. And if you need to just chat with somebody, please let me know. Hello, Jamie. I apologize if my chat is behind, but hello, Bob. I forgot to say hi to Bob. Sorry, Bonnie. Hi, Bob. So, Ghost, if you need to talk to anyone, just let me know and I will set it up. Just saying. We're always here for you. Hello, Be Cozy. Bob says hi. Okay. I feel better now. So we don't have any E named pencils other than the Ergosoft, and they are in the S's because they're a Staedtler. So I don't have an E, so we're jumping right to the F's. Hello, Susan. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad to see you, and I'm sorry that you're stuck at work. Anytime, Ghost, anytime. You can message me on Instagram if you're not in my Discord. If you're in my Discord, message me there as well. And if you're in my Facebook group, message me there. So I have a couple of announcements today. As of February 1st, I will no longer have members on the YouTube. So the memberships will be going away for YouTube as of February 1st. If you want to support the channel with a membership with all the same perks as the YouTube membership, you can do so over on Patreon. So I have opened a Patreon. So exclamation mark Patreon, I do believe it is, will give you my Patreon address. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So if you want to join the memberships over on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. There's been some changes with YouTube and the memberships and the monetization stuff, and I'm not very happy with it. If you are a member and you haven't viewed the membership video, We Gotta Talk, please do so because there is some information there. No, I will be canceling it, and you will get a notification that the memberships have been canceled. So if you want to support the channel, and of course this isn't 100%, you have to do this. Of course, this is completely up to you. You can definitely support me over on Patreon, and that every bit of funds through Patreon will go to support the channel and the giveaways and all the same things that the YouTube supports. Absolutely, absolutely, Ghost. We can do that. That's a fantastic idea, Jen. Absolutely. If you have any questions, Alex, just give me a shout. So that is the announcement. I do have a Patreon. I have opened a Patreon. There's actually, Patreon gives me the ability to actually give you more perks than YouTube was. So that makes it a little bit easier as well. If you do join Patreon and you are in the Discord channel, please log out of your Discord and then back in and use the same YouTube, or not YouTube, email address that you did for Patreon. Yeah, the phone will blow it all up. Yeah, so those are the changes. If you have any questions, just send me a Instagram message or a Discord message, that sort of thing, and I will try to explain it to you the best I can. Um, they made it very difficult to understand, so I've just decided that it's just easier and better for you guys for your funds to go where you want it to go than to try to figure out all the YouTube legalese and blah 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 blah. Okay, that's enough of that for today. All right, let's choose. We've got the Cauldron of Collection. Yay, the Cauldron of Collection. Always, always. All right, let's get our pencils and then we will start the page. I've already picked the page because we only have one book left and we only got 2 days to do this in, so I've already picked the page. All right, so here's our pencils. What pencils do we have? Faber-Castell EcoSoft Black Barrels. These are available on Amazon every once in a while, so keep an eye out on Amazon. I will see if they're available and list the link here if it is available. All right, so let's grab our swatch chart from the big book of swatch charts. Literally, it's a big book of swatch charts. All right, so we want F's, F's, F's. And the Felismos weren't selected, so that's the Polies. And there's our Super Soft, EcoSoft. Actually, I'm just going to leave that in there and just take this out. All right. It's a big book of swatch. The big book of swatches. Well, yes, because Shannon is Shannon's scary. Hello, Pamela. And I love Shannon to bits. It's not I'm scared of her, but when you're misbehaving, you straighten up when Shannon's here. Pretty much, yeah. Shannon's just one of those people that you just straighten up with. You know, it's just like mom walking in the room, you know? All right, so we're going to pull the EcoSofts. And hopefully I don't step on the dog because she is, of course, laying right under my chair. Absolutely, she is always lurking. That's why I say her name 3 times and then she appears. Shannon, Shannon, Shannon. Well, that's not true, Jan. You're always awesome. Yes, she is. She is adorable. Shannon is a very loving, very wonderful woman. Hello, Calamity. And Shannon's probably blushing and going, okay, what are these people talking about me about? All right, so these are the Faber-Castell EcoSoft. They are a black barrel pencil. They come in up to 100 pieces. There is also a skin tone set that is available in Europe that a friend of mine actually got me and added to the set. So mine is a little bit more than 100 because of those, but they're a lovely, lovely pencil. They're beautiful. I love them. See? There you go. I told you. Say your name 3 times, she'll appear. We're talking about how wonderful you are. That's what we're talking about, Shannon. All right. So the page that I have selected, and I don't know if we'll get this done in 2 days, but I'm going to try. I wasn't talking about anything. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Go throw us all under the bus. You did not do anything. We just love you. Hello, Christina. And hello, Shannon. Wow, Alex, that is a lot of books. I know Shannon is always watching. That's why I say things. So we will be coloring this page here with the horsey because it's an awesome page and I like it. Yep, Shannon's here. The party can start. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I think it was this one. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there you go. So, Ghost, if you want to claim innocence, you have to type, angel status. You have to type in !innocent in the chat. How is Brian feeling, Shannon? Hello, Carol. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Pam. Yay! Absolutely. You drive carefully, Marilyn. The outside of my pencil case. Yes. The outside of my pencil case. This is the outside of my pencil case. It is a 250 slot pencil case available on Amazon. Oh dear. So that is the new pencil case. Well, it's not really new. It's a couple of months old, but that is the pencil case I have these ones in. I know. I keep on trying to get Bob to invent teleportation. He just has not done so yet. Yep, it's going to be an interesting one. I have not colored a horse before, so this is going to actually be the picture I'm going to use for, yeah, it does. This is the picture I'm going to use for my Facebook group page of color something you've never colored before or with a medium you've never colored with. And I've colored a horse's face, but not an entire horse. So I'm going to switch it over to the close-up camera and we're going to get started here. Let's get started on the horse, I guess. We're going to color him a lovely brown because he just looks like a brown mare to me, light brown. So I need number 722. Yes, very powerful horse. Absolutely, she's a fairy. This is the Book of Fairies. This book is not one that is produced by Ruth. This one just has Ruth in it. It's a called. It's done by Fairy Magazine. It's called Winged Beauty, and it's a bunch of different artists that draw fairies. You will not. I have seen your coloring. It's wonderful. So I'm just putting down a base coat of this light brown. Facebook is !Facebook. We'll get you our Facebook group. Yes, that is true. I did do small horses on the Christmas page. That is true, Jamie. Okay, so I can't use it for my Facebook group. Okay. I forgot all about that one. Thank you, Jamie. I did forget about that one. Grayscales are actually quite simple to work with. I have on my tips and tricks Tuesday videos, so if you just go to the playlist and go to Tuesdays, there is some videos in there on how to do grayscale coloring if you want some assistance with it. What I would suggest, Ghost, if you have a camera and a computer, and this is what I do with really, really small details that I can't see very well even with my glasses on. So what I do is I put it on the camera and I magnify or zoom in with the camera, and I look at my computer screen instead. Nice, Jen. That's awesome. Yes, it does. It definitely should help to be able to read the music. Okay, so I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to base coat it. And these pencils are just going down like butter. And then we're going to start adding some detail. So I'm just going to start with the front of the horse, and then we'll work our way back, because I don't want to bore you with all the base coating. And I want to do his mane a different color, so we're not going to use that color for his mane. Now we're going to get 723. That's not a problem, Ghost. Like I said, if you have a computer that your camera is attached to, you can, and you have a zoom option on your camera, you can put it on the picture on under your camera, put it on your screen, zoom it in until you're comfortable seeing what you want to see, and then just look at the camera, like look at the computer screen, so that you can see what you're coloring. That's what I do. Yes, these are the Eco Super Soft from Faber-Castell. You can yell if you need to. Usually that's so that I can see what you're saying. Yes, it's the EcoSoft Black Edition. They are different than the Black Edition that you can only get up to, I think it's 40, the triangle ones. These ones are round. So I'm just going through and I'm hitting all those shadow areas with our medium tone. That's awesome. No worries at all, Pamela. Yeah, you can join us over on Facebook. You can join us over on Patreon. Facebook, if you type in !Facebook. Sharon, thank you for joining. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the channel. Thank you so much for your support. But as I was saying, Pamela, if you just type in !Facebook, it should give you the link to the Facebook. Oh, they're awesome. If you can find them at a good price point, I say get them. I will take a look on Amazon. They are available on Amazon every once in a while. Nice. I've never had a fan page. Or, of course, you can also just, you know, I'm not sure if I took that link off to replace it with the Patreon. I'd have to look. But there is a link in the description below the video as well. Yes. Yes. You are a star. Now, I'm wondering, no, because there's still a bit of hair there. Okay. I was wondering if that was part of the horse's hair with the mane flopped over, or if there was still mane there, and there's still a bit of mane there, so. So I'm just going through and using number 723 for the shadow areas. If you have the Faber-Castells and want to follow along. The Faber-Castell EcoSoft. Also known as the Super Soft. Or the Eco Super Soft. Yes, yes, I will have to, because I have not colored. Well, I think I've colored. No, I don't think I have colored a train. I know I've colored a bus and a car and a truck and I think an airplane, but I have not colored a train. So yes, I will have to color a train. And Ruth has a perfect train to color. She has a Christmas train that's on her Etsy. All right, so there is our second color on him. And now just for the darkest areas, we're going to use number 711, I think. Yeah. For our deepest shadow areas here. Hello, Della. No, you are fine. You didn't blow my plan. Sometimes I forget things, and it's people like you that keep my brain remembering these things because sometimes I forget. I'm very forgetful and very clumsy, I must say. Um, Last week, as you probably remember, or week and a half ago, I had to cancel a stream because I spilled water all over myself that was boiling hot. And this morning, well, I was distracted because, yeah, we get ants here and they're annoying. So my son and I were spraying for the little vermin, and I got all the spray cleaned up and that, and went to take a sip of my coffee that I had just made, and the lid was not on my coffee cup properly. So guess where it ended up? Yes, yes, I should color a train. That is one thing I should color. But yes, my coffee ended up all over me. Yeah, yeah, one of those heavy ones that radiation can't even get through. Yeah, I need one of those. I'm telling you, some days. And yes, Shannon, this time it did get some of the girly bits. Not those bits, but the upper girly bits. Hello, Sharon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That'd be awesome, Alex. No, no, just a little scorch. I am used to burning myself, so I have figured out to quickly douse it with something cold and remove whatever clothing you have on immediately. My son was a little bit taken aback of me ripping off my robe in the kitchen, but eh. Yeah, not that low. Although, if I hadn't caught it in time, it may have ended up down there. There's a direct valley. So I'm using number 711 to get into the shadows. And I'm going to use a little bit darker again, which is number 784. And we're just going to flick, because this is the color that I'm going to use for the mane. So the longer hair, we're going to flick with the darker color. And then down here into the hoof. Like so. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And make sure that we get our dark color into the muscle structure so that it is a little more defined. And we're going to flick into the hair. And we're going to take the darker color and we're just going to start flicking up a little bit, working that dark brown in. Well, thank you, Kenny. Oh, that's awesome, Kenny. Yes, this giveaway is still open until the end of today. That was the other announcement. Thank you, Alex. I completely forgot. So if you have not entered the giveaway for the 2,500 subscriber giveaway, there is a 2,500 subscriber video. Please, please, please watch the video and put in your entry so that I can do that giveaway this weekend. So today is the last day. I'm going to be turning off the comments, so nobody else will be able to make any comments on that after today. And then tomorrow I am going to go through and verify and do all of that sort of thing. And then I will do a drawing sometime next week for that. It just it takes a little while to do the verification stuff, so because I have to verify that you are a subscriber to the channel. Because, without that, I want somebody that is supporting the channel and subscribing to the channel to win them. And of course, that is for the prettiest pencils in the world. So if you would like the prettiest pencils in the world, which are the Phoenix colored pencils, the 100 set, this is the full set. It's not the half set, it's the full set. And you must be available to give me your postal address so that I can mail them to you. So if you want to enter, please make sure that you go to the video that says congratulations 2,500. Hello, Tammy. Good day, good day, good day. Awesome, Alex. Yes, so if you just give me a second, I will grab the video for you so that you can enter. It did come out on the 22nd. So there is the video to the pencil, the giveaway. So if you are a subscriber to the channel, please feel free to enter. I will never put you have won on your entry. So if you get a spam message of you have won, please contact me. Don't contact them. It is a scam. You have not won anything. I will do another video for the to show the winner and that sort of thing. To do the drawing. The only comment you will get from me on your post on that video is a number. So take a look at your number because that's the number you're going to either win with. How are you doing, Tammy? I hope you are well. All right, now we're going to go over the horse again with the lightest color that we started with. which is number 722. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't melt. Please don't melt. Tammy, just to let you and Angie know, if you haven't watched the video already for members, as of the 1st of February, I will be turning off memberships, and anybody that still wants to support the channel with a membership can do so over on my Patreon. I did create a Patreon, and of course, if you want to get to that, all you have to do is !Patreon, and that will take you to my Patreon. The video explains why that was a necessity, and it's over in the members section. Yeah, absolutely. And I went through it like 4 or 5 times just to make sure that I wasn't reading it incorrectly. And basically, for advertisements, it's 70. For purchased support, such as stickers and that sort of thing, it's 55. And that's just greedy. So I'm just gonna remove them from the equation because I don't like rude people. Hello, Katrina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are fine, dear. All right, so I'm going to base the hair with the 784, which is actually I'm going to do it with 711, and then I'm going to do 784 as the flicks for the hair itself. So we're going to do a base layer of the lighter dark color, and then we're going to do the flicks for the hair itself with the darker. I do believe Kenny is in my Facebook group. I'm not positive on that, but I do believe she is. And this is going to look a little messy until I start cleaning it up. All right. Ooh, in San Diego. You're just down the road. I'll come down and visit you and pick up Della along the way. It's only like a 12-hour drive. Actually, I could pick you up and then we can go see Della because I think you're closer to me than Della is. So pick you up along the way and then we'll go see Della. Make up the guest room. I'm just going to do the ears as well there. Don't forget me. All right, so number 784 is our dark color, and we're just going to start doing flicks following the hairlines that the artist has put in. I'm going to sharpen this pencil just a little bit more. Absolutely. I think I need a boat though. Now we'll just take the RV, Alex, and that way we don't need to invade her home. Just take my own. There's room. Well, you're a little further away than just California, dear. But if we're going all the way to Australia, I'll pick you up and then we'll go pick up Celine and yeah. Pick up Divissa along the way and Calamity. We'll just have a big ol' amount of them here. Yeah. Poor Tammy. You can ask. I don't mind. I'm pretty much an open book if it's anything about me, but yeah, you can ask. The only silly question is the unasked question. There was another word I was going to use that my mom used to use, but I'm not going to use it here. Yeah, exactly. We get to see the wonderful, wonderful kangaroos. Although I would melt, my poor Canadian blood would boil, but that's okay. We'll get used to it. Yes. Well, we would definitely come and get you, Jen, if we went that far. Or we can meet up. You have yours and your mobile now as well. We can just meet up and caravan. Yes, I have. My ex is extremely agoraphobic, and for a quite some time I was as well. It's scary. I hated it so much. I asked my doctor about it, and he said, well, the best way to deal with agoraphobia is to eliminate the situation that has you afraid to leave. So I did, and I moved here. Yes, one of those cars that floats. Yeah, there we go. I saw a super yacht that floats on the top of the water on the news the other day. It was kind of cool looking. Yeah, you would have to try. Well, we could pick you up along the way, Jamie. You're in Kentucky, so if I have to go up and get Jen, then we could pick you up along the way. And Calamity and Crassus and Divisa. You know, we just have to pick we just have to do a cross-country trek and pick everybody up along the way. This horse has hair flying everywhere. Sorry, I had to move the book down so I could see the little hairs. Yes, that is kind of an agoraphobic thing. It has the same outcome, um, but I think there is another definition or a defining word for it, and I don't know what it is. But yes, a lot of people within the coloring communities have anxiety issues. So you are in good company, my dear. Absolutely. Ah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, anxiety and phobias like that can be very hard to deal with. Just going to do the shadow of the ear here. Little tiny flicks. Little tiny flicks. Yeah, exactly. Um, Mine was a response to stress, and my doctor basically said, look, the stressful situation that you're in at home is what's causing this. The only way that you're going to get away from it is to get away from what's causing the stress. So I did. I got away from the ex and moved to the United States because he was causing me a lot of stress. All right, so I'm just going through and doing the shadow areas and the flicks for the hair down here. So there's little bits of hair coming down off his mane down here. Like so. Hello, Crashes. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be that difficult. Now, if you refresh, if you signed up with the same email that you use for Discord, log out and log back into your Discord, and you should see that you now have a Patreon tag. If you don't, let me know. But you do have to sign out and sign back in so it refreshes. Hello, Ashley. Well, you drive carefully, dear. All right. I think we have all of the mane covered. Yeah, it's always, anxieties and depressions are always hard to deal with. Just going back over with number 711 and filling that in. And building that color up. Like so. Now if you want some of that um, shadow area to be darker, you can definitely take a little bit of a black brown to it as well and deepen that color. Need to sharpen this pencil. All right. Getting down into the finer bits here. I just had to sharpen the pencil up a little bit. Like so. Now we're going to go on to his face. Do this part here first. Around his ear. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not good. That's got to be irritating. Sorry, not to. I'll look up at chat in just a minute here. Just been concentrating on the hair. You know how hair gets. You just get kind of fixated on it. What's worse is when you're doing hair and you find different hairs everywhere. Now this is a night scene, so I'm not too concerned about the highlight areas since the moon is behind her, and this is the highlight area at the top of the horse. So this area here, that's going to be a lot darker because it's down in a shadowed area. The highlight that we're going to put in is up here at the top of the mane. Thank you, Alex. Hello, Danielle. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry if I missed you coming in. I'm going to use number 785, which is a pale yellow color. And we're going to add that up here on the top of the mane, just to give a little bit of a highlight from the moon. Like so. All right, so that is the colors of the horse. Now we're going to do, let's do his bridle. Actually, let's do his ears because I missed those. I think 786 was what I was looking at for doing those. Yes. I missed his ears. Or her ears, whichever. I think it's a her. And then we're going to add some pink. So I'm going to add number 790. Like so. And then we're going to do this part here, and we're going to do that in a dark green. So I need a dark green. 776. Oh, great. That's always fun. All right, so I've got the 776 here. And we're going to do this part of his bridle. And then this part down here. Like so. And then we're going to do this part here as well, which is the strap that goes under the horse. From the saddle. Just pressing a little bit harder in the darker areas. And then we're going to add some light green to the center area here. Thank you, Katrina. I appreciate that. Yes, the discount for Ruth's Etsy does go until the end of the month. So at the end of the month, I will be removing that discount, and it will no longer be available on the Etsy or her website. So if you have not already utilized the discount for her Etsy and her PDFs, and you want to, this is your last chance to do so. Because I do believe those expire on, I think it's Wednesday? Tuesday? On Tuesday. So make sure that you take advantage of that offer she was gracious enough to give us. Just remember the checkout, the discount goes to your checkout. So if you don't see it on the price, check for it at when you check out. So I'm just doing the bridle. So this is the part that comes onto the horse's face. And then this part here that goes to the reins. That's what it is. This is the bridle. These are the reins. All right, Dawn, take care, dear. I'm sorry if I missed you leaving. I hope you have a great day. All right. And then we're going to go in with the lighter green, and we're just going to lighten it up just a touch. In there. Because it's a nice dark green, but it was a little too dark. All right, so there we have our bridle and that sort of thing. Now we're going to take a look and see if we have a golden color, which I don't think we do in this set. So we may actually need to use different pencils for the gold colors. Which of course aren't in here. So what are we going to do for, typically I would make a gold color. I guess I'm going to have to. But it's such a small area, it's a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to use number 714, and we're just going to make a gold color. And we'll do the bells silver. I'm going to zoom that in a little bit so you can see it better. Hold on one moment. There you go. Just so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. All right, now we're going to take our 784. Fill in that dark area of the horse too. Like so. And then we take our lighter yellow, so this is 785, so this is a light yellow brown. Bring that in. And then we're using 714. All right, so there we have our golden color on there. Now we're going to do the same thing down here on this part. Ruth Sanderson has given us a 40% off discount to her Etsy and her for her new book on her website. The links are below the video in the description. Those links will be good until the end of the month. So if you enjoy Ruth Sanderson's work and want 40% off a PDF purchase, go to the links below the video. Or while you're at Ruth Sanderson's site, type in Renee 40 on her Etsy at checkout, and you will get a 40% off discount. I'm really sorry that you're going through that, Ghost. That's really frustrating. I hope it works itself out. Of course, there's many, many different support groups out there. We are available for support. Like I said, if you're a part of our Discord, there is support there as well. Yeah. All right. So again, going over the 714 with the 784, and then I'm going to take 785. And I do assistance with that, and with the Etsy, or not the Etsy, the Patreon, I'm actually considering doing things like that. I am considering it. All right. So there we have our gold on the horse as well. It's going to go back over the deepest areas with our 714 just to make them stand out a little bit more and not look like they're a part of the horse itself. Oh no, no coloring supplies. How did you survive, my dear? How did you survive? I know I couldn't. I have to take something with me. I just have to. All right, now we're going to do the same thing for the bells, but we're going to do the bells in silver. So we're going to take a black and a very pale gray, a pale blue gray. So we're going to use number 734 and 712. We're going to put the black on first, because if we don't, the gray will get overtaken by it. So we want the shadow on there first. So that it defines the area. And then we're going to take our blue gray and I'm going to sharpen this to a fine point because of the size of the area. I am loving those little houses, Jamie. Absolutely loving them. But I definitely agree. If you do a whole bunch of them all in a row, you can end up finding that you're bored with them after a while. And then you put them away and never pick them up again. It's best to do a couple and then do a couple of something else and then go back and do a couple more. It's more fun that way. That is one of the reasons why I have so many different types of books, because I get bored with things. Then I have to buy new things. Yes, oil pastels are awesome. Ooh, Jen, for the first time, you're breaking your oil pastel cherry. I understand. Jamie has been putting together small houses, the miniature houses, which are awesome. All right, guys, do the hoof of the horse with the same colors that I used for the silver. So I need my black and my gray. Now with the hooves, we're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to go with the gray first in the lightest areas. And then we're going to go with the black. Front part of the horse is done. I'm going to switch on over to the main camera here so you can see it a little bit better. So we have finished the front half of the horse. We are going to work on her dress and her skin tone. And I was hoping to have the entire horse finished today, but I don't think that's going to happen. So are you a Patreon member? And did you join Patreon with the same email address that you joined, that you log into Discord with? Let me check. Actually, I will check after, Yana, and I'll join up with you in Discord and I'll walk you through things. So yeah, it's finding them all once you lose them though, Ghost. That's the fun part. That is very true, Jamie. I do that all the time. Well, I hope she got wet. She did go into the shower. All right, so we've got the front half of the horse done. Let's start on her. So I'm going to switch you back over to the close-up. Not really. No, no. Sometimes it's just fun to look for them. You never know where they've rolled. All right. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee now that it's cold enough that it won't burn me. I have a marble run. That's where they go to. They go play in the marble run. All right, so we're going to do her dress in reds, I think. Maybe. See, she's got, I do believe, poinsettia type flowers, but because of the foliage that's around her here. So I think she's got the poinsettia flowers there. So I might not do it in red. Let's do her dress in gold. Let's do her dress the same way we did those. So we're going to start with the 714, and then we'll do this scarf in red. So we're going to start with the 714, and we're just going to base the entire dress, not the scarf, just the dress. And not her hair. Because we're going to do the poinsettias in red, and we'll do this cording in green. And we'll do this in green or red, one or the other. But the whole dress we're going to do in gold. Exactly. I shouldn't be able to handle, have cans fall out of the cupboard either. My toe is still black from that. And that was months ago. Dropped a can of beans on my toe. Refried beans are dangerous, I'm telling you. Yes, I know you don't always hurt yourself, but you and me have to have a chat about refried beans, I'm telling you, girl. And hello, Emily. Welcome. Welcome to the nut house. Oh no, that was the corner. Never mind, sorry. I know she did. She just lurking, lurking, lurking. She was summoned. She heard her name. Somebody told her we were talking about her. How are you doing, Emily? Enjoyed your picture last night. It was awesome. And of course, you just made it look like magic, and I tried the same thing and it did not work so well for me, but that's okay. You can be your magical self with watercolor. Ah, yeah. Texas Roadhouse is an awesome place for dinner. You get peanuts at the table and everything. Awesome. What craft are you doing with little Steve? And will we get to see it later? Because, I like seeing kids' stuff. All right. So now I'm going through with 784, which is the darker brown. And I'm doing all of the shadow areas. Like so. Awesome! Well, you know, you gotta have all the Pokemon balls. You gotta collect them all. And you can't collect them all if you don't have the Pokemon balls. All right. It does sound like fun. All right. Put in the shadow under the feather there. Hopefully you guys don't all hear hubby. He's playing his video game, talking to his friends in his office. Absolutely. Technology does attach us all very well. It brings us all together. I have so many new acquaintances and friends thanks to technology that I probably would not have. I wouldn't have my husband without technology. It's a wonderful thing. All right. I think that's it for the dark areas. Oh, good. I'm glad you can't hear them. Now we're going to go back over the dark areas and just come out into where the light areas are going to be. Try not to do her hair. Just going to drag that down a little bit. Hopefully it looks golden and not like she's just wearing a yellow dress. Thank you, Christina. Add a little bit more of the brown here. It's always good to keep both your pencils close by when you're doing small areas, because sometimes you just need to add a little more and then add a little bit more, you know. And if you have both pencils close by, then you can do so easily. We have two hands. How many pencils can you hold in two hands? I know that I have had up to 10. It all depends upon what I want to show first. So if I want the dark to show up really heavy, I will do the dark, the light to the dark. So the dark will show up heavier. If I don't care if the dark gets washed out by the light, but I want the light to show up heavier, I do light to dark or dark to light. You are, but that's okay. So it all depends upon what I want to show heavier. Like for example, with this one, I want in those darker areas, I wanted it to show heavier than the lighter areas, just to give it that little bit of aged golden look. And then because I'm going over it with the yellow, it allows it to wash it out a little bit and just make it a little bit brighter. Hello, Yuna. So if I find that I've washed it out too much, I just go back over it with the dark color. Not everybody colors this way, and of course this is the obvious disclaimer of this is just the way I do it. But I find it works best for me. So. And that's why sometimes I go really dark first. And another one of the reasons that I do some pictures with dark first, especially if they have a lot of detail and they're a very dark grayscale, I will do the dark areas first so that I can see the detail in them. So it all depends upon what I'm coloring, how dark the grayscale is, and if it's extremely detailed in the darker areas of the grayscale. Great question, Jamie. Thank you. All right. So now I'm going to take the pale yellow, the same as we did on their bridles, and we're just going to take that pale yellow and we're just going to start into our highlighted areas. And I completely missed this part of her sleeve, so I'll have to go back and do that. Now the way that the picture is drawn is a little bit off to me because the moon is behind the picture, but they've got highlights on the front of her dress here, which actually shouldn't exist, but that's okay. Wow, Shannon. Holy cramoly. Are you okay? I'm just asking, are you okay? Because if I had to get rid of that many books when I was a book lover, I would be having a panic attack right now. I hope you're okay. That's a lot of babies to throw out with bathwater there. No, no, reading books. That is a lot of books, Shannon. I'm proud of you. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yep, I'd be pouting really bad. Just saying, I'd be pouting. Like I cried for like 3 days when I went back to my storage unit in Canada and somebody had stolen all my books and all my stuff. Yes, yes, you would definitely have to do it when you're in the mood. That's right. That's exactly it, Tammy. I'm glad that somebody else gets to enjoy them, but it still would kill me. Yes, Shannon is one of those people. So is Emily, and so is Tammy. YouTube is our community, our coloring community here is full of absolutely fantastic artists and crafters and just all around perfection in all we see them do, which is awesome. All right. Now I'm just going to finish off the dress here. Well, the yellow part of the dress anyway. And then we're going to take number 785 and blend our highlight areas in. Like so. Now I'm going to do her slippers. Hello, Tanya. It is a fantastic community. One of my absolute favorite things to do is watch you guys. So her little slippers here, I just noticed, have little bells on them. So we will do the little bells on her slippers in silver. Sorry, I was off screen. Thank you. Yes, Wickabella does awesome card making. She made me one, and they were so cute. She's awesome with card making. Wicca is fine. She's been working with her new job. And then we're going to take our gray. Because these are really, really tiny, I'm not going to put any black on it. The black that's on it already will be more than enough. Like so. Yep. Tammy, Shannon. Oh, there's a ton of artists out there that love making cards. They're beautiful. All right, so now we're going to do this part here in red for the bands. Should we do the cording here red or silver? Let's do the cording in silver, the flowers in red, and the background in green. And then we tie all these colors together. So I'm just going to go through here with the silver. Actually, I want the black first so I can go over it. I know Tammy doesn't. Tammy does it on both, and I'm pretty sure Shannon does it on both as well, and like does both on her regular channel for her crafting. Isn't that why you changed it to what you changed it to, Shannon, so that you can have all the crafty stuff there? So the braid on this is really small. So I'm going to sharpen my... Yes, Dion makes cards as well. Dion makes awesome cards. Della is starting to make cards. There's a lot of people in the community that make cards. It's awesome. I am not one of those people. I am not crafty with things that I have to cut into small pieces. I tried doing the Felissimo paper crafts. Did not get far. Just saying, they were definitely not for me. They just were not for me. Not something I enjoyed doing. I did try, and I did finish the year-end challenge. I only had to do it for last year, so I did finish that for the challenge that I was put forth on. So I did do what I said I was going to do, and then I bailed. I must say, I bailed on that one hard. Sorry, guys. For all of you that were enjoying them, I apologize. Well, one of the things that you can do with them, Ghost, if you have a local old age home, is contact the front desk of the old age home and ask for a possible list for sending cards to, because they do have different lists that they make available so that people can send letters and whatnot to the seniors to keep them from being lonely. So if you do want to do something like that, I would definitely suggest doing that, sending them to old age homes around the country to some of the seniors to make them feel good. I just love that idea so much. No problem. I know the Veterans Home here in Oregon does it because my neighbor works there. I should actually ask her if she has a list for people to do that with, because I know a lot of people make cards just for the fun of making them, but don't know what to do with them afterwards. All right, so there is the silver around on the cording around her dress. Now we're going to do this part here in the green. Now I'm just going to use this part for the dark part of the green. And there's little leaves on those flowers, so I'll come back with a different green for the leaves and a different green for the rest of the I'm just using this green for the folds. That's what I'm using it for. Yeah. Words are hard, people. Just saying. Prisoners, yeah, absolutely. Soldiers. You can contact the Veterans Society and ask them if there's a list for overseas to send them to soldiers. There's a lot of people that would greatly benefit from that. Shut-ins and stuff like that. Can end up with a few pen pals that way. All right. Now I'm going to go over it with, yeah, exactly. No, just words are hard. Awesome. Yeah, nursing homes, veteran homes. Yeah. You will be amazed at how many of them are just ecstatic to get something like that in the mail and cherish them. All right, now I'm going through with number 761, which is our lighter green. The lighter green that I'm using is quite a bit lighter than the dark green that I used, so it's going to brighten up that dark green. That's why I used the dark green first, because I didn't want it to be as dark as it is, but I wanted it to still have that shadowed dark green effect. Now I'm not going to cover anything on the ones that are in the under part of the dress because that's a shadowy area. Yeah, absolutely. That sort of thing as well. If you have a lot of really fun, upbeat stuff, you can definitely get a hold of the children's hospitals as well. There's so many different places that you can look into. It's awesome. And that's for anybody that does crafting stuff and doesn't know what to do with it after they're done with it. You can gift it to any of these places and they will enjoy the heck out of it. All right, so we're going to do her shawl in this green as well. And I'll finish up her shawl and then I think it is almost time to go. So just to remind everybody, the last day to enter the 2,500 subscriber giveaway is today. If you have not already entered, please go back to the video on the 22nd and watch the video, enter the giveaway. I will be going through and doing verifications this weekend on it and hopefully have the drawing video done sometime this week. So if you have not already done so, please make sure that if you want to enter the giveaway that you do so. Make sure that you're a subscriber and all that fun stuff. If you are a member, you will notice the next time I stream, well, no, on Wednesday. You will notice it on Wednesday that your membership tags are going to be gone because I am turning off memberships. And I just colored her finger green, so I've got to erase that. I don't want her finger green. Like that. And of course I erased the wrong finger. Like so. So in order to make sure that your subscription is public, all you need to do is go to your welcome back, Pamela. So you go to the little account icon that you have, and you left click it, or right click it. Like I can't on this one. Hold on a sec. Let's go here. There we go. So you left click it and go to settings. Then after settings, you go to privacy, and where on your privacy, you'll have playlists and subscriptions. It says keep all my subscriptions private. Make sure that is black, not blue. Your finger is green? I'm sorry. Did not mean to make you color her finger green, Pamela. Now I'm using number 761. I do not know if it's any different on a tablet or a phone. I do not use either one of those for my YouTube, so I don't know how to do any of that on something I don't use. So if you use a tablet or a phone, it may be different, but just look for your subscriptions and that sort of thing, privacy setting in your account settings. Yes, for the giveaway, your subscription needs to be public so that I can see that you're a subscriber. I know everybody here is a subscriber, and I will be going through and I will be probably, bypassing the ones that I know because you come to the streams all the time. But there's a lot of entries of people I don't know that are new to the subscriptions and new subscribers and whatnot. So I just need to verify that you're a subscriber to the channel. People that are new, that have been active in the channel and are heavy supporters of the channel, I already know you're a subscriber. It's more for the newer ones that I'm being a stickler about it, so that I can be fair to everybody, if that makes sense. Yes. But for anybody that I really know well, I'm not going to be too concerned about it if you don't figure it out. All right, just getting the green in the tassels here. For some reason, I am... Okay. Okay, I don't know if I've lost my chat, so I'm sorry if I have. Um, I'm not getting any more chat in, so I apologize if you've asked something and I haven't seen it because I'm not getting chat anymore. There's a lot of detail in this picture. Have you found all the hidden fairies yet? All right, I'm just going to darken up this edge here. Just getting all those dark areas filled back in a little bit for areas that I missed. All right, now I'm going to switch on over. Actually, I'm going to do her ruffle here, and I'm going to do it in the silver, just like on her the bottom of her dress. The flowers I'm going to do in red, just to give that pop of red. This part of her saddle is going to be red as well. This part here will be in greens and golds. All right. Then we're going to take our black. And of course, Tammy, you are streaming at 1 o'clock, so that is in approximately 55 minutes, unless you're not streaming today. If you aren't already subscribed to Tammy, make sure that you hit ! Amazon Tammy to get her channel link. And of course, make sure that you go over there and hit that like button. Always remember to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hang out and chat with her for a while. She is a hoot. And she's so talented. You know, not only is she great to talk to, but she's also talented, which is fantastic. Everybody in this community is so talented. I watch you all and go, okay, well, thanks. That's awesome. Now I've learned something new. Let's see how long it takes me to figure it out. All right, so there is our dress done. I'm going to switch you over to the main camera here so that you can see a little bit better of what it is looking like. I don't know why, but I've lost my chat. So hold on a second. I got to bring my chat up because I have lost chat for some reason. So just give me a moment. Sorry, guys. I don't know where chat went. I don't like it. All right. Yeah, I need glitter on it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Sorry, I lost chat right where Pamela said that I see so much in this picture. So I'm just scrolling back to see where I've lost chat. For some reason, it just disappeared. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. I'm sorry if I missed your. Okay. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, it's crazy that it just completely dropped. Uh, yes, there is a fairy. There is several fairies hidden all the way through this picture, Pamela, just so you know. If you have this book, make sure that you look around because there are little tiny fairies hidden all through it. Yes, Tammy is wonderful. Okay, yeah, it was weird. It just completely left. It was like, wait a minute, where'd it go? All right, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Of course, remember to head on over to see Amazon Tammy. If you don't already have her YouTube channel, it is linked up there by Nightbot there. Make sure that you hit the link. Always remember to like and, of course, subscribe. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will finish the horse part off screen because you've already seen how I do that. And then on Monday, we will continue and we will try to get as much of it completed as we can possibly get done. Again, thank you all very much for watching. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.